What's up guys, this is Matters for another 20k Ultimate Team, but this Ultimate Team is a little bit over the 20k, I'd say it's around 25k, and then if you include all the bench plays it could go up to 35k, but the actual outfield players, if you add all the prices together, then it's around a 25k Ultimate Team to a 20k. It simply depends what deals you can get, because these players really range in the price and it's how patient you want to be. Sometimes you can wait an hour for the player and you'll get him for really cheap. Sometimes you can't be bothered and you just want the player and you want to play with the team and see how good it is, and you'll just pay the buy now price and you'll probably get ripped off a lot of the time, which I have with a few players, but with other players I think I did alright. Let's get into this. As you can see, it's an npower championship team, a really strong silver team, and then I have some 3 gold players, but you can actually just replace them with silver players if you really want to. But yeah, really strong silver team. They've got some really fast players, some quite skillful players actually. I was really shocked at the skill level of a lot of the players, and they really helped me to have a lot more fun with this team. But yeah, anyway, let's start off with my keeper. I've got David James. I'm sure everyone knows who David James is. He's a good keeper on this game. He's got good stats and he's the best keeper in the npower championship stats wise. You all have personal preferences, who you prefer and who you don't. So yeah, he's a really good keeper. He's got 86 dive and 83 reflex. The only keeper that I would suggest getting other than David James is someone I've actually got on my watch list, which is Paddy Kenny in form. His stats are really good, and I've heard from my friend who had a championship team quite a bit ago that Paddy Kenny is a really good goalkeeper, so you could consider getting him. But what I would say is definitely don't get him not in form, because he's not in form, he's awful. I've had him before and he's not in form and he was just awful. But to be fair, I don't like silver and bronze keepers anyway. So yeah, anyway, that was David James, good goalkeeper in the championship. Get on to my back four. Start off with Miguel Victor and I can't pronounce that name, Kisnarbro, something like that. Both strong centre backs, good defence at 73 and 70, good head at 79 and 78, and they've also got alright pace at 71 and 72. There's actually a centre back in this league with I think it's a 79 pace, which this is what I always look for in these lower rated teams when I'm looking through like centre backs and stuff. These players that have a good pace that are a centre back. It's always in my book a winner. A good centre back with a lot of pace. So yeah, anyway, they're 2 good centre backs that you can get of this league. Both quite cheap. I think I paid 1,400 for him and 2 grand for him. Yeah, so they're quite cheap. I'd recommend getting them. They're good, solid players. They're quite strong. They're quite fast, and they're certainly good for a centre back role. My right back and my left back is Chimbonda and Hart something. I've got to say the right back is really good. He's got great stats. He's got great defence at 75, great dribble at 73. I think he's got 3-star. He might even have 4-star. I've not tried any 4-star moves with him yet, so I'm not sure. He's got 79 pace, which is really good, and 86 head, which is unusual for a right back, because normally with your right back and left backs, they're normally really fast and the head isn't greatest. I know there is some right and left backs which do have amazing heads, like Sergio Ramos. I think his head's in the 90s and he's a right back, so there is players that do have a good head that are in the right and left back role, but it's quite rare in my opinion. And then my left back is this Harter guy. He's stats are pretty crap and he's one of the worst left backs in the league, but the championship has really bad left backs unfortunately, which is probably the biggest fault, biggest down point of this league. But he does have a 73 shot and his free kicks are actually really good. I think he's got around 83 power and 83 free kick accuracy, and then he also has something like 76 curve or something, and he's a left footed free kick taker, so that's really good for me because I normally don't really have that many left footed free kick takers that I actually like to use. So he's a really good player, and I'd suggest getting him for your left back instead of other left backs, because most of them are crap in this league. I'm not joking, they are really bad. But let's move on to my defence midfield. Nothing special, these two, Mokanua and Linganzi or something. They're just solid centre defence midfield. They're nothing special really. They're quite strong. You can see this guy's got a 75 defence and a 78 head, which is really good actually. And this guy's got a 72 defence and 72 head, which is also really good. They're just solid defence midfields. There's nothing I can really say about them. They've not scored any amazing goals, but they're really solid defence midfields, and it's up to you with the defence. I'd certainly suggest getting this guy because I'm pretty sure he's the best in the league, disincluding any goal players that they might actually be. But I would suggest getting this guy. He's a really good player, quite strong. But there's nothing to say much about these two guys. They're good players and that's it. Move on to my attack midfields. I've got Jason Kumas and Tarat, and I've got to say Tarat is so fun to play with. He's just awesome. He's such a good player. He's got 87 dribble A, doesn't have 5-star. He has 5-star on regular Xbox Live play, but on Ultimate Team he only has 4-star. Even so, he's so fun to play with. He's got the long shot trait, so he scores absolute screamers with you. He's got amazing free kicks, and if this wasn't a 20k team, I would seriously get the Inform, because if I just go search for the Inform now, oops, that was wrong. Centre attack midfield, QPR. There he was. No, this is the 81 that I want, the 82 one. Yeah, you can see his stats are absolutely incredible. 90 dribble, 82 pace, 85 shot, 85 pass. And I don't know what his free kicks are in form, but I think they're good, and I'm just going to quickly check them on the on the database, so just bear with me 1 sec. But his normal free kick stats are still quite good. They are around in the 70s, so you can certainly score free kicks with him. Let me see if the database has it. No, it doesn't. But his last one, the 79, I don't know if they're the same, I'm not sure. Sorry, I just got distracted then. But the 79, his free kick stats are 84 free kick accuracy. Sorry, it says it's got 92 dribble there, but it's 88 on the card. Weird. Yeah, so 84 free kick accuracy. He has 87 curve, and I don't know what his shot strength is. Shot power 92, and that's pretty ridiculous for a 79 rated player. And I would assume that the 82 would probably have better than that. But yeah, anyway, he's a really good player. I suggest getting him. If you really want to pay a lot, then get the Inform, because I'm sure he's worth the coins. I actually really want him, but I simply just don't have the coins at the moment. It will require selling players that I don't really want to sell. So yeah, Tarat, he's an awesome player. 4-star skill, and he's so fun to play with. And then I'll move on to my other one, which is Jason Kumas. He's so fun to play with, like Tarat. His stats are so solid. He's also got 4-star skill moves. His shot is ridiculous. He's a really fun guy to play with. You see there, his stats are just really good all across. Apart from his defence and head, but he's attack midfield, so does it really matter about them? 4-star, his free kicks are awesome. They're like 78, 79, 80. But I've got to stress, these two attack midfields are so fun to play with. Tarat is one of my favourite players ever. I absolutely love him. He's awesome. And so Jason Kumas, he's a great player. And then I'll move to my two strikers, which is Patterson and I think he's called Nugent or something. Great strikers. A lot of people would probably have a Shane Longy. You could get a Shane Long in form, but I think Long in form's quite dead. I'm just going to quickly check now. He's I do have him, his normal one, but I'm not actually using him at the moment because his stats are so, yeah, look, it's just ridiculous. He's pace at 93. I think that's the fastest striker. Yeah, I think he is actually the fastest striker on the game, and that's really cheap for 15 grand. And they're all quite cheap. So, but then if you compare it with his other one, he's He shot 62, and I can't stand people with rubbish shot. Well, saying that, there is people that do have a rubbish shot which do have a really good shot when you actually play with them, but Shane Long's not one of them. So yeah, anyway, I got this Patterson bloke. He's really good, quite fast with 80 pace, and he's got a 71 shot. But I swear he's got a better shot than that. He's got a really good shot. He's really fast up the pitch and all. Probably one of my favourite strikers I've had in a while. And then this guy was my replacement. I first of all had Shane Long here, but I got rid of him and replaced him because long shot was just annoying me. And he's only got a 67 shot, which I think is only 5 or 4 more. Where is he? Yeah, so it's only 5 more than Shane Long, but even so, he's a really good player. His shot is good and all, so like I said, sometimes the shot can be deceiving and they can actually be a lot better than it says. But yeah, anyway, this is my npower Championship outfield, and then these are just some of the players that you can get. These, obviously, if you added these in, these cost a lot more than 20k. Replacements left back, nothing really to say. Shane Long, ridiculously fast, but his shot is just awful. Nothing really to say about these guys. This guy's actually got some awesome free kick stats. He actually has 86 in free kick accuracy, which is really good for a 72 rated player, but obviously I've got Tarat and Kuma, so I can't really play him there. Sinclair, I would suggest getting Sinclair, but I don't like him in this, simply because I normally will play him where Kumas plays, and I think that chemistry means a lot in this game, and he only actually ends up getting 4 chemistry when I play him there. So if you maybe were playing a 4-3-3 formation, then I would suggest probably getting him. But if you're playing a formation like me where there isn't any left mids or right mids or left wings, whatever, don't bother getting him. And then I'll move on to these, which is just, I have no idea to say that, just replacements basically. Craig Bellamy, really good stats, but I don't really like him. But that's my team. I'm gonna have another bit after this, which is just gonna quickly show you some other players that you can get, which I don't actually own myself. And then I'm gonna go on to some goals that I've scored with him, so I'll be back in a minute.